Girls and boys, we were talking about the tundra. Tundra is actually the level where there are no trees. Usually, there is a dense layer of snow, and temperature is below minus 32 degrees centigrade. Usually, the summer may be only for few days, and during these days, this thick snow may melt down, and the vegetation may be seen over here. This short tenure could be seen as summer over there. If we talk about the animals living in that areas, these areas may include some smaller animals like hares and biggers like foxes and wolves, polar bears, and the characteristic features of these animals is that they are provided with thick, you can say, skin or furs on them. So usually sometimes the small rat-like animals called lemmings, they might be seen over there. They may prey on the fish which are found deep in the thick under the thick layers of snow, and they may go down and live for many months even if they are unable to come out when the winter is prolonged. They can stay under the you can say under the grounds for many months even. Winters are long for longer duration, and summers are usually very small, only confined to hardly 1 month. And alpine tundra is the tundra which is usually seem to be the characteristic one, as the shrubs could be seen in these areas which are included in alpine tundra. A few type of mountainous vegetation could be also seen here. Bushes can be seen here, and sometimes the if we talk about the animals, the sheep and goats, they can be found in such climate, but mostly they are in the valley region of these areas. If we talk about the Antarctic region, like the Arctic region, this is the solid land. There are no plants. Ground is beneath the thick layers of ice. It is believed to be there might be some minerals. Moreover, sometime investigation is carried on in order to search these. Exploitation is allowed in this region. Usually, the oil exploration is sometime tried over here. So it depends upon the weather condition. The only animal which could be seen in the Antarctic region, that is a penguin. There a variety of seals could also be seen there. Now, if we talk about equatorial forest, this is from 12 degree north and south of the equator. So, as the name equator indicates, we can just imagine the type of climate. It is hot and wet throughout the year. Many types of trees could be grown. Temperature promotes towards the growth of certain kinds of vegetables and crops. Thunderstorm may occur in these areas due to hot and moist weather. Many types of vegetation are seen. They are very important, as well as as far as the timber requirement is concerned, and as far as the food crops are concerned. Different varieties starting from grasses and creepers to the large, you can say, thick canopy forming trees, they could be seen over here. You can see the rainforest along the banks of the river Amazon. You can see the Amazon rainforest, and in the equatorial rainforest you may see certain kind of vegetables and crops which are grown here in order to fulfill the desire of food of the people who are living in those areas. Equatorial forests are very rich economically. Where the trees have been cut down, the plantation of rubber, coffee, cocoa, and palm oil, mangoes, and other tropical fruits are grown. And there are many other trees, such as those especially which are producing quinine. They are found here. Scientists are hoping that there may be the cures of certain diseases from the those plants or barks which are found in this region. So equatorial forests are very important as far as the timber is concerned. Furniture forming timber is usually seen in this region. Mahogany, teak, and some ebony, many other hardwoods, they can be seen. They are very precious and they are becoming more and more famous nowadays. But Amazon is one of the important rainforest, as we all have known this fact that the half of the oxygen to the world is supplied through the Amazon forest. But nowadays the condition is very alarming, as people are cutting down the trees very without any consideration. So it is leading towards the pollution and the change in the climate and as well as the geographical condition of the world. Now the next climatic zone is a temperate grassland, as the name indicates. Usually it is between the north and south hemisphere, both hemispheres, and deserts and forest belts, both might be included in this region. Sometimes steppes and prairies in Americas and Central Asia, they are included in this. In the steppes of Africa, veldt in South America, pampas in the North America, and prairies. These are all famous temperate grasslands. Soil is not so very rich, and it could not promote towards the growth of certain kinds of crops. Only the grasses can be used for the grazing animals. These can serve as pastures for the grazing animals and cattle. They can be settled over there and they can be kept over there. So this is a picture which is showing you the Central Asian steppes. Nomad lifestyle in yurt tents like these. And in the picture over here, prairies in North America, you can see the small amount of grass or the small vegetation can be seen in these areas. Now if we talk about the seasons, in our region where we are living, we are having 4 seasons throughout the year: summer, winter, autumn, and then spring. So these are the actually seasons are caused as a result of the tilt of the earth around its axis and as well as its distance from the sun. So we are experiencing 4 seasons. There are many countries in the world which are having not more than one and a short season of winter or summer. And due to the variety of the seasons, it is observed that multiple types of crops could be found in those areas which are having the variety of seasons. So right now we are going to revise the question and answers. The first question is, this is page number 33 of your book. First question is, why are the equatorial forests so important for the world? The answer is, the equatorial forests are important because of the trees and their products. Equatorial forests are keeping the oxygen balance in our atmosphere, and plants absorb sunlight and carbon dioxide to promote the growth of certain fruits and crops. Places where the forest has been cut down, the crops like the rice, rubber, and coffees are grown. Second question is, list of the local equatorial forests in the world. So if I talk about the local equatorial forests which are found in the world, the important of them are the in North America and South America. We have seen some parts of equatorial forest, and in the central region of Africa and Asia and northern Australia, plus Indonesia is also having the a range of equatorial forest in these in their area. Next question is, what are the advantages of monsoon climate? The monsoon climate bring heavy rain, land become fertile, many types of trees such for example the teak, mahogany, and bamboo are grown, which are useful for making many things. The number 4 question is, make a table showing the main crops including the fruits in Mediterranean region. So basically the fruits which are grown in the Mediterranean region, they are the tomatoes, asparagus, lemon, peaches, apricots, olives, and cereals like wheat. Question number 5. In which part of the world are the grassland found? Why are they useful? So grasslands are found in the north and the southern hemisphere and between the deserts and forest belt. They are named according to the situation where they are found. They are used for rearing animals, and the examples of the grasslands are the steppes in Europe, pampas in South America, and prairies in North America. Now our last question is, explain how the seasons are caused. As I told you right a few moments back, the seasons are caused because of the axis of the earth, which is tilted at 23.5 degree. because of this hemisphere which is tilted towards the sun experiencing the summer, and the other one that experiences the winter. So this was all about the question and answer. Now it is time to revise the worksheet. So here is the worksheet for you. Here are few MCQs. Encircle the correct answer. The first one is dash are the changes in the climate, temperature, rainfall and wind direction, hours of sunshine. The seasons. Answer is season. Number 2 is quinine is a drug made from the bark of cinchona tree from the treatment of malaria, dengue, typhoid or cold. The answer is malaria. The third one is the small rat-like animal is called dash about 10 to 15 centimeter long. That is lemmings. The another one, world's largest single dash is Rafflesia, desert flower forest river. This is flower. Number 5, Antarctic region, unlike the Arctic, is dash land. It is fertile, solid, mountainous or deserted. It is solid. Number 6, dash forest alone supplies about the half of the oxygen in the world's atmosphere on which all the life depends. That is Black Forest, Amazon, mossy forest or equatorial forest. This is Amazon forest. Dash is one of the world's waste space. Tundra, Amazon, Sahara and all of these. This is tundra. Now again there are some true and false. Black forest supplies half of oxygen in the world atmosphere. No, it is Amazon rainforest. Then some other statements are here. Earth turns on its axis once in a month. The answer is the earth turns on its axis once in 24 hours. There is another one statement which is at the top of the list. The world's atmosphere on which all the life depends. This is, I am unable to see, but I will tell you, sorry, this was the part of previous that we have already done. So this number 2. Number 3, Earth makes one revolution around the sun in about 30 days. No, it is about 1 year. Where the natural forest can be cleared, crops such as rice, sugar and bananas or tea may be grown. Yes, this is true. Make a list of the locations of equatorial forest in the world. They are Amazon, canopy in Malaysia, artificial tropical rainforest in Barcelona. Make a list of some main crops including the fruits in the Mediterranean region. They include the tomatoes, grapes, asparagus, oranges, lemon, peaches, olives and wheat. So that's all boys and girls. This is all for your revision for your chapter number 3. So I hope you will revise it yourself as well, learn the question answer and do fill the worksheet that is attached with the lecture and then submit it into the Google Classroom. Thank you very much. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.